Hello people, this is Ryder here to review the Ultraman Z Gashapon Ultra Metal 02. So this set, I think, was a month after the initial first set, which was, I think, July, because Z did premiere at, like, late June. So, this set, for what we're covering, comprises of Ultraman, Ace, and Taro, but our new medals comprise of Gyros, Niragra, Gilgog, Nexus Junus Blue, Dyna Miracle type, and our Gashapon rare for the set, Ultraman Glitter version, and such. And obviously, ever since the Candy Toy or Shogun 1, I need to make the thumbnails for both the reviews and the demos different for my own sake. So obviously, these three do have stands. It's just that we're not using them for the sake of having this look, and also it's just because we generally don't really need the stands. I don't have, I think I forgot to state this, but like, obviously I don't have the pamphlets for this set because this is not the original Gashapon 2 version, but obviously because of the Gashapon release, it does come with a metal stand to which you simply just set the metal down like so and display it to your own liking and such. Anyways, I don't know why this set is struggling with focusing, because obviously for a more authentic zoom, or like obviously I don't like it when I have to rely on the digital zoom, because that's not supposed to happen, but I have to. So here's Gyros, to which I can't believe this is a thing, because if you don't recall, Gyros is a kaiju from the original series, and is a reuse of a, I don't remember which Godzilla suit. It was a Showa one for, you can tell it's a Godzilla suit, but they added like this, they added this thing to his neck, and they added that in. Somehow we're able to pass by it not being Godzilla. So I really appreciate this stone a lot. This metal a lot. It's green, and obviously it just has serial numbers. And because it's a kaiju metal, it's black and such. Again, it's not going to allow me to actually properly frame this. Here's Nirog. Nirog? No, it's like Niragra or something, but this one I always forget. I don't remember if this one actually showed up in Z. I'm gonna have to assume so. But this one's a yellow background and such. Obviously, the big thing with this set were the kaiju medals, because at this point the Kaburagi set got released. And here's our original kaiju for Z, Gilgog, to which again, just like Niragra, I apologize, it's a side profile of their head as opposed to like an angled down profile. So it's really interesting how they go at it. And this one's a blue background and such. And that's it for our kaijus. So jumping into our Ultramen, to which they have an interesting theme. Here's Nexus Junus Blue, to which it's pretty straightforward. It's such. The serial number, such. I put Boy Junus. So obviously, for the most part, it's a color swap from Junus. But as you can see from here, Junus Blue is actually blue as opposed to just Junus. I don't, because again, I don't think Junus was ever represented with red. Then we have Dyna Miracle type. Again with the blue. The serial number. Let me pull Dyna out. I think this was also our first Dyna medal. Yeah, it's kind of the same thing like it's kind of funny. It's the same thing like Nexus, but this is a base form, so it makes sense. Then for our rare again, here's Ultraman Glitter version. Which is pretty simple, but you know, not bad. Let me put this back in. Alright. And the serial number. So let's V4002. Interesting. Alright. Then let's just use these in the Z riser. Obviously, we're dealing with kaiju medals, so we need the Cerebro Axis card. The Kabarag. Jiros. Yeah. I was going to say, I think it would have been funny if they modified Godzilla's roar, but they didn't, because I think that's clearly supposed to be a Gora roar. I don't remember. And then for the rest of these, we will do them together. Even though I should have just done that. Nerogra? Gilgog. Nerogra. And as you heard, Gilgog doesn't have its sound in here, because it's just the generic stomping. And yeah, it's just the generic kaiju sounds and such. Technically, like obviously with this, we don't have anything to do with these kaiju medals. Though technically, Juros does have a fusion you can do. We don't have the other corresponding medal though. So we'll change things up here just for the sake of how I handle the kaiju. So we'll do Ultraman special. Glitter version. I apologize for speaking over that. And then we will do these two together. So obviously Junus Blue does still still carry over the same sound as Junus. Obviously, I think it's modified a bit because I think Junus and Junus Blue do have slightly different sounds. But obviously, they're both blue. The finishers. So they're both of their respective finishers, to which Junus Blues actually came first from the Taiga Spark. Because beforehand, again, they gave Nexus all of Nexus's stuff, the Cross Ray Strom. That's what it was called. Now, we actually do have two combinations we can do with Dyna Miracle type, as this is the only metal we can actually do things with. So the first one, we need Zero and Cosmos. To make Luna Miracle Zero, to which I, before actually preparing for this review, I genuinely forgot about this, so thankfully I remembered. And then we have to move Dyna down here because apparently we have to for our fusion up with Orb and Belial. Now we have Orb Thunder Miracle, to which I think also just like Specium Strom, this one's updated with this changed up because I think beforehand it was just Dyna's sound, like just Flash type's Rise sound. And we're not going to bother with the finisher, it's just going to be the generic finisher boom sound. So overall, what I think about this set is that it's alright. Like I need to look at set 1 again. Because I think it's still the same thing of where it's still kind of the same thing like set 1 where you only got one Ultra where they gave you one Ultra that actually was able to fuse with people. But I think in the state or the sake of this one, it's a bit more improved because of the fact that we never were able to make Lunar Miracle Zero beforehand. And obviously, like, it is, for me, this was the first time I was able to make Thunder Miracle because I never had a Dyna Miracle type card until the Ultra Replica. But, like, I'll still say this set is alright, even though the set was a lot more newer stuff. And I do like the introduction of the Kaiju medals within this lineup. And I do think it's neat that they decided to just go with... Well, we have one new Kaiju, we have an obscure Kaiju, and then I don't know about his status. And like, you know, again, it is... I like the Ultraman correlation. I think it's actually pretty neat that they put just 2 blue forms together. And obviously Ultraman's just here because Beta Smash's medals were here. So, like, in the sense, this set is alright in the way, like, not in a negative way. It's definitely not appealing, as opposed to the first set's lineup, but it doesn't make that bad. But like obviously functionality wise, you don't have much because Gyros doesn't have its corresponding medal to actually do the thing it did in the show. And then these two, this one's fine. This one you have to get another toy for it to actually feel complete. And then like the Ultras are fine. So it's nothing bad overall. And again, like this one, for how you obtain it and such, is kind of the same like set 1. They were really difficult for some reason when they first got released, but then when they came together and combined set 1 and 2, and made them Gashapon Best, that made them a lot more viable to obtain. So obviously, I prefer for you to just get them through the Gashapon Best releases, which is why I haven't showed the pamphlets, because the pamphlet is not corresponding to Gashapon 2, it's literally corresponding to Best and such. And luckily for this one, you don't need to get any of like the re-released medals for like anything special, so you're not going to get like Ultraman, or I guess like Ultra 7 special combo or something like that. To which I think, again, if you do want to try to get the original Gashapon 2 releases, yeah, that's not going to be easy still. I don't think, like, if you really wanted the Ultraman Ace and Taro, I don't think you will have a fun time with that. But other than that, this is a fine set, even if its functionality isn't on par. Now to do this review, this is Ryder, and I'll leave you people.